Hey guys, Ben here from the Surf Clinic giving you the forecast for this weekend. Exciting weekend ahead. We've actually got our first proper winter swell coming, a bit of a hurricane swell coming. And it looks like the winds are good, so it's going to be a really, really decent weekend to surf. Everybody's pretty excited down here. Hard to get the guys to come in and work, to be honest. But so that's where you're at. It's definitely worth the trip this weekend if you can make it. In a little bit more detail. Saturday, if you look at Magic Seaweed, the wave section says between 4 and 7 foot. However, the swell is only 5 foot. The big issue is the period is really high. So because of that hurricane swell, it's coming from a long distance away, and the period's up in the 14, 15-second marks. That means it amps up the size of the surf. So realistically, with that size period, you're looking at about overhead high, definitely overhead, and probably even possibly double overhead on the beach. All the reefs should be working as well. Loads of power around. But the odd thing about it is it may be setty, which means there could be big gaps between the bigger waves. So there'll be constant smaller waves, but there might be like a 5 to 10 minute gap between the bigger waves. So if you do pull up on the beach and think, oh, this is kind of small, wait a couple of minutes, have a look and see what the swell is actually like. Lahinch is going to be good. Big walls of white water on the inside for beginners and improvers. Those more advanced might be able to get out the back, particularly using the gaps between the sets. And as I said, the reefs will be working as well. So that's Saturday. Sunday, it's a little bit smaller. It's 3 foot, but the period stays 10, 11 seconds. So a little bit smaller, a bit more organized. On Saturday, the winds are good as well. It's offshore, so it'll be really clean. Sunday morning, it's small and clean as well. And then in the afternoon, the winds swing and go onshore in the afternoon. However, I would keep an eye on that because, to be honest, the winds have been swinging around quite a lot at the moment because there's a low pressure sitting over us. And if that low pressure moves 50 miles one way or another, the wind direction changes. And the winds are light. So either way, I think Sunday is going to be good. For that improver, low intermediate who's looking to get out the back, you probably have a better chance on the Sunday. The other big thing this weekend is we have spring tides, which means very, very big tides, very high and very low. So you're limited on your time you can be in the water. So Saturday, you can get in between about 9 and 3:30. That might even shrink a little bit because of the size of the swell. And Sunday, between 9 and 4. So just be aware that tide will move fast once it starts moving in. So when you arrive, if it looks good, get in and surf. Don't hang around and go for lunch and come back because the tide could be in by the end. Okay, so really good, exciting weekend ahead, as I said. Lots of surf to be had. We still have 1 or 2 places left on our surf clinic. We have some surf lessons. If you're a renter and a beginner, I would advise, particularly on a Saturday, please book in for lessons. Okay, it's not like it's been all summer. It's going to be stronger currents, it's going to be more power. It's definitely worth being out with an instructor and learning a bit more about the power and stuff in the surf. So give us a call if you're interested in doing that. The other last thing is with the shop this weekend, the winter prices are coming in soon, so there's last option to get in and buy some of the summer stock, which includes some winter suits. Get yourself a bargain before the prices go up, unfortunately. And very last thing, I'd like to thank Sean from Boston, from Massachusetts. I got this in the post today, so he sent me the Red Sox hat with name and everything on it, so very, very much appreciated. And go to Red Sox. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the surf.